The New England Patriots taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And no alley to be found. The coverage is solid, and he's dropped at the 18. May going to throw right away. Now he'll tuck this and run. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 44-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. Down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
49 yards.
And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result.
There he goes, right side.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
He goes 86 yards there on the touchdown run. And the Pats strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
May looking to run.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard
line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll give him 8 that time. And he'll be left with second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And on the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy,
37 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Patriots 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
and this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun, May with it.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
It's 2nd down.
To the air, May.
Under pressure, they got him again.
George Karlaftis.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
To throw, it's May.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man.
After one, our score, 12-6. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Looking towards the sideline, finding Kelsey for the completion.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go, little lady!
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Boy, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And
it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
The two-point conversion is no good. Keeps the score. Chiefs 18, Patriots 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Throwing here is May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We're going to throw May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10
more yards. And the Patriots first down.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll swing this out to Henderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now we swing out wide here for Henderson. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Travion Henderson from 6 yards away. And the Patriots go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And once again, the Pats decide to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
They're going to try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
14.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I said go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Attack, attack! Yellow! 480!
Mahomes now to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run again.
And in for the Chiefs, touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible, too.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 34 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
32, Patriots 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
nice kickoff. That's what these new rules could do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Stephon Diggs. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs, 94 yards. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That one caught by Rice. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Pacheco. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4.
It's now fourth and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And no, it falls incomplete.
So the two-point conversion, no good. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Patriots first down.
They'll throw with May. He's got the hookup with Diggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Patriots first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, New England.
From the shotgun, May with it. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up.
They're going to try to throw for it. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10. And they're on the 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Yellow.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Chiefs 45, Patriots 26. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
On play action, May. Now he's going to step up and run.
Now loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Yellow. 180. 15.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Let's go, Rule 80. 57.
Mahomes going to throw. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He's got an open man. It's Diggs on the comebacker.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes going to throw it here. Will get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's May. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.